Hello everybody and welcome back. This is Brack. He's the counterpart to Braylene, who we presented last week on the Kino side. He is a barbarian and quite happy here in Freeport because Freeport for the most part lets him do all the drinking, party, and roughhousing that he wants to do. Can't understand why his cousin Braylene wants to live over in that place of Kino's that is so filled with sugar that she's going to lose all her teeth. Now the mentor for the Barbarian is going to be in the militia house.
You figured out something that...
So we just want to run up here. It's not too far away. Picking up that XP. I'm liking it. This is Celise, and this is who he needs to speak with. Hello, ma'am. I tell you, I'm glad to be out of that damn slum. But to see our clan thrown out like weak old wolf meat? Oof, terrible. Oh, wait. What are you talking about? I'm not following you. You know, scale yard. All of us Northmen were given home in that Freeport hood when we arrived from the outpost of the Overlord. It was such a loathsome place. What was wrong with it? Well, aside from its general state of disrepair, the fact that it's been a detention camp for the Ixar before we arrived, oof. It's horrible. Oh, I hadn't realized that. Well, so now you see why I don't miss hanging my blood-stained kilt there any longer. But we were forced out there with little warning when it was decided to turn it back into that prison. Those that didn't follow the orders to move out in a timely fashion were kicked to the streets. Nothing but the shirts on their backs. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Well, especially when it means the loss of many antique and heirloom Halasian objects. We were promised that the items would be sent afterwards, but we have seen no shipments. Okay, well, someone should go in there and reclaim them. Well, I agree. Show them how a Halasian fights firsthand would be my choice, but they know me too well, considering my position here. I'd never get away with it. You, on the other hand, can.
Do not challenge my authority, citizen. In Freeport, the Overlord's word is law.
Yes, ma'am. Go in there, get us back our Halasian heirlooms, and kill the greedy guards that are hoarding them. I'll take both the items and their lives, ma'am. Okay, so we need to go to the scale yard. Quickest way to get there is to come right down this path. Now, it's not those doors. We'll come down here. Right next to this boat. Okay, so we need to kill greedy, corrupted guards. We need 8 of them. And we also have to gather some antiques. So we do not need these guards. They're going to be notated, these right here.
Yeah!
Brack just loves a good fight. That's what I'm talking about. And some money to boot. You get a little bit of a heal early on, which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, treasure chest. I'm liking that. Meteor fist, yes please. Now the items we're looking for can look differently. Like this one right here is a candle. We definitely want to pick that up. And then we're going to head over here to the left. Let's see if we can't go in there. See if we can't find some more goodies in here. Yep. And that's just a regular militia, so we're not going to bother. Now this item looks like a bottle. Let's see. I'm going to check out. Here's a corrupted guard.
Yeah.
Okay, here is another candle. Alright, but we want to go up here and check in this room. Because you never know. Nothing there. Oh, there's something over here. Okay, and this item looks like a book. Okay, and it looks like there's going to maybe be a corrupted guard or an item on the dock. So let's check that out. Here we go. Here's another bottle. And a guard.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We only need one more antique, but it looks like we're going to have to go on the other side. So let's look up here first. I do see an informant rogue. Well, we're going to take him out because he's not behaving himself.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I don't see anything up here. Let's look in this room. Prison escapee. Nope. Not enough room in there for anything good. Let's look over here. Humans, probably. Wouldn't be hiding it in there. Oh, another informant. You're not very smart, are ya? Picking on a brute like me.
Yeah.
As I said. Okay, level 4. I'll take it. Okay, we get our stances. So I'm going to go defensive, just because it's just a little bit of extra protection. Dark elves? Yeah, you guys don't have anything. Another informant. Boy, you guys are everywhere.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Ah, we've got a corrupted guard. 2 corrupted guards.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
We have a candle. So that's all the antiques we need. Now we just need, well, after this guy, 2 more guards. Easy peasy. Alrighty. I see one right there. Oh, right next to the informant.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Looks like these corrupt guards are stashing up away all these Halasian rugs and things like that, and tables and such. Stealing from everybody. Not cool. And our last guard. What are you doing in that gold chest there, buddy? My guess is you're stealing. Okay, back to Celeste. There's quite a bit of evidence in there, ma'am, to what you were speaking of. There's Halasian household goods and items stacked up all over being protected by those corrupted guards. I took care of them. You've honored your heritage by retrieving the heirlooms. How'd it feel, mauling those greedy guards? It was invigorating. Ha! Elation after me own frigid heart. Speaking of Hallis, ma'am, why don't we move there? Let it be known, there's a frozen sea of difference between New Hallis and Hollis. Don't you be fooled. Many of those that moved to New Hallis came lumbering back, cursing Mar to the Etherneer for having established the city and making it a beacon for truth and love. A little too goody-goody, huh? Exactly. Hallis was a barbarian city, free to follow Rallozek, the tribunal, Nathaniel, or Erlosi. It should not be founded on melting concepts of good or evil. I've heard of some northern men living there, providing less reputable services to the citizens for a hefty coin. Well, supply and demand. Well, that may explain why some fools continue to preach that we should move there. So, the northern men are split on this issue. Like a gobble skull cleaved by my axe, yes. Just as we be on many things. The difference being, preaching this message of defection is bound to land you and all of them you hold dear in a shallow grave, or worse. I don't know who's behind it, but I have my suspicions. Do you feel up to the task? Sure. Tell me more about it. There's 4 Northmen who I suspect may be the ones encouraging the move to New Halles. I need someone that they don't know to speak with them on the topics of New Halles and religion. I bet they'll reveal themselves with that bait.
Do you have business with the Freeport militia?
Sure, I'll do it. All right, here's our first lucky Freeport Barbarian. Hello. Greetings, my friend. Come to join in a brawl? I was wondering if you could give me some religious advice. Oh, one and the same. I plant my axe in flesh, break bones and spill blood, all in the glory of the ancient sister Sullanzek, goddess of rage. Well, I guess it's a good thing you aren't in New Halles then, right? Oh, you're a sharp one. I did visit there. In fact, I had thought about moving there. But once I saw it, I knew my place was here in Freeport. I'm glad to hear it, Mickey. Maybe we'll get some ale later. All right. Now we need to go back the way we came here. We have to visit the Guild Hall, the Emporium, and the Jade Tiger's Inn. So I think what we're going to do is go to the Emporium next, because that's right down this little ramp. Over there. Hello. What brings you in this day? A question of faith, ma'am. Oh, oddly, a common enough topic in these days. Seems you can't go a season without gods rising, falling, or ascending. Yes, it can certainly shake one's faith. Agreed. I watched as many had to re-evaluate their faith due to Rallozek's death. You didn't? No. The warlord's death did nothing to shake my faith. On the other hand, learning of Erelosi's death shook my faith greatly. If truth be told, I've often given thought to visiting New Halles. I could see the cairn of the huntress, a statue crafted by Vergro commemorating her. Well, you should be careful who you admit that to, you know. Okay. So, I didn't feel like fighting her. She seemed like a nice enough girl. All right, let's see. We need to go to... Let's go ahead and hit the Jade Tiger Inn. I think that one's going to be next closest.
Hey!
Hello there. You come to the right spot for strong pies and meat ale, my northern cousin. Don't you mean Meat pies and strong ale? Do I? Well, you come to the right spot then. Ah, you drank a few of those strong ales yourself, I see. The tribunal says guilty. Good thing they have no problem with such vices, right? Of course, some hangovers feel as if the seventh hammer's banging on my head. Not pretty. You worship the tribunal? That I do. You can't get any more neutral than the eternal court, where actions are weighed and consequences are decided. I see. What do you think of New Hollis? You can call a pup a wolf, but it don't make it one. New Hollis, that pathetic ice cube, is not Hollis, nor will it ever be. Hollis was a city of great strength and vigor, much like Freeport. Here is my home. Fair enough. I believe the same way, sir. Okay, so now we need to talk to Clan Chief Malachi Sleet Saber near the guild hall. Okay. That is going to be... Well, so far, most everybody stands with our point of view on being strong and tough. Except for that one lady, but... Hello, sir. Well, hello there, little cub. You looking for trouble, or you waiting for it to find you? A little both, I suppose. Like your style, sir. Just keep an eye out for the guards. You don't want that brand of trouble. Trust me. Well, if you don't like the rules or ruler, you could move to New Hollis. Well, that I could. And don't be thinking I didn't have the same thought some time ago. When I was a wee cub, Hollis was all me gram fed me. I lived off tales of ancient adventure in Frost Eye Valley, slaughter and gobos in Freesplit Village, or exorcising ghosts in Graveaxe's caves. Oh. And for years, here in Freeport, I dreamed of a time when we might make Hollis anew, but that town is not Hollis. It's not a city for Northmen. There are others that feel this way, too. Yeah, too bad it doesn't live up to its namesake. All right, well, back to Celise. I don't see too much of a problem here, unless somebody was feeding me some baloney. We shall see. All right, Celise. Well, I didn't seem to be too much bothered by their answers, for the most part, ma'am. Doesn't seem like it's a big issue. Huh. Gerhild was the only one that really admitted her faith and love. Well, that doesn't mean she held an inclination toward New Hollis, though. It doesn't? There's been more talk amongst our northern brothers and sisters. It's been growing ever since we were forced from Scale Yard and into Beggar's Court. The Overlord is aware of the rising popularity and barbarian relocation to New Hollis. He has commanded the militia to deal with it. I see. The Overlord? Well, you have your orders then. How are you going to deal with it? Well, I suggested we coerce them into changing their minds. It's more effective than watching the offenders bleed out upon the cobbled streets. Killing the traitors would only persuade more to consider their message. And there's no guarantee that all of them would be slain anyway. I see. Well, that makes sense. I know damned well that the situation in Beggar's Court is not the best, but I'm convinced that it's better than it was in Scale Yard. You'll have better luck identifying the true leader of this movement within Beggar's Court. All right, how should I coerce them? Well, I don't care what you do. Threaten their family, burn down their house, do what you must to force them into being a happy citizen of Freeport. Oh, well, I'm sure that's going to help. I'll succeed, ma'am. This is our ring quest. Wow. Okay, so the people we talked to, except for one, are happy here. She still suspects that one of them is the leader. Perhaps it's not, but we need to find out. We need to go to Beggar's Court. Now, Beggar's Court is way down here at the other end of Freeport. Alright, so now we just need to search this region for clues. You can see by the little mini-map that it could be anywhere. So let's see what we can find. You're new. You must be here for the meeting. It's in the Northwestern Common Domicile. Interesting. Well, that makes it easy. Northwest, well, I can see the dot. Common Domicile, that's going to be in the other area here, in the back of this neighborhood. Okay, it's going to be in here, should be. Chief Malachi! That's the guy we met by the boat deck in the city. Interesting. He was very convincing. Let's see what he has to say.
Hail to ye!
You gonna talk? I'm here for the meeting, sir. Are you gonna start it? My barbarian brothers and sisters, why must we fill our time here, serving as weapons to the Overlord and this lot of ungrateful trash? How have the Northmen fallen so far? At one time, we had secretly set our sights upon taking Freeport and remaking it our new Hollis. Well, that will never be now. But within the Frostfang Sea, the answer lies. In the names and memories of our ancestors, we must move to New Hollis. This bugger, that's not at all what he said to me. We will remove the humans, froglocks, halflings, and the rest of the thin bloods, and remake it a city for the Northmen, a city worthy of us. Is that it? Is that all you have to say? We have to find his home now. Okay, and that could be anywhere. There's nobody home there, but that could be it. No. Okay, that goes to the other section. So does that. So does that. Okay. There's a loyalist. Well, it's not going to live there. What about this one? Aha! There's his wife. Threaten her. Oh. Okay. Hello, ma'am. Well, who are you? What do you want? Your husband needs to convince our brethren to stay within Freeport. You won't come into my house and threaten us without a fight. Attack them, my pups. Alrighty, well. Play that game, ma'am. No problem. Okay. Says threaten the chief, so I wonder if we have to go back to the... nope, he's right here. Stand down, little cub, else I'll paint my stoop with your blood. Well, I think not, chief. Your bluster does not fool me. You killed my wolves. Yes, and I will be forced to gut you, too, alongside your wife, unless you do as I say. What is this? What do you demand of me? You must use your charisma and title to convince our barbarian brethren to stay within Freeport. Why should I, aside from saving my own skin? For the good of those you know and love, sir. Return to the meeting room. I'll do as you wish. Wise decision, sir. That was kind of a veiled threat, you know. It's like you better do it or everybody you know is going to die, kind of a thing. Okay, we got to go back to the meeting place, which was over here. My barbarian brothers and sisters, one of our brave clan stood up and showed me the error of my thoughts. I have been so focused on rebuilding the past, I had not seen the present. The Overlord will surely see us as betrayers and command the militia to deal with all of us if I continue. Good, he did understand. Let them try. There would be nothing left but ashes and wailing women by the end. Yes, some theirs, but mostly ours. And then, who would be left to take on New Hollis? Freeport is not the Hollis of old, but it is a strong place, where we are free to battle and feast. That's true. I'm proud to call this bastion of strength and wealth my home, and follow our fearful leader. Okay, well, hopefully that works. I mean, really, they don't have much of a choice. They're already here under guard. It would really be foolish of them to be stubborn. All right, back to Celise. Well, Celise, I found out who the leader was, and I set him straight. Clan Chief Sleetsaber gave a convincing speech to all, ma'am. Oh, that is good news. You've made our ancestors proud this day. Go forth, bare your teeth, and cull the weak, my friend. Oh, I plan on it, ma'am. All right, we got to check out this ring. And there there you have it. The ring allows your barbarian to sit down and take a sip of ale. That has to be the best so far that I've seen. It actually adds an emote to your character, which is great. There's so many things you can't sit on in this game, properly anyway, and now you can. That's awesome. Thank you for joining me today, everybody. Please give a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I hope to see you next time. Take care now. Bye-bye.